Welcome back. So this lesson I want to kind of try and change the theme that we picked for our application right now. I want to make some custom themes instead of this pre-built theme we have available right now. So how to do that? Well, first of all, let's try and go into Angular Material IO again, go into the material design, into this page right here, and we'll just scroll down until we get to the step called step 4, including a theme. Now in here we have a theming guide. I'm going into that one. And then I'm scrolling down again, and here's the pre-built theme that we're already using. That's what we're doing right now in our style CSS. Let's just try something different this lesson. We're going to actually instead try to include this theme right here, and then we're going to change it, because this is a way for us to build the custom theme that we want to use. Now it's very simple to do actually, and we don't even need to change into using SCSS or anything crazy like that, but we can if we want to. But this lesson I'm just going to use everything as it is, except that we're going to add a new file called theme SCSS, and that's where we're going to start using this code. So that's what I'm going to start out by doing. Step 1, jumping into my code. Inside the source folder here, I'm going to make a new file. I'm just going to do this manually so you guys can see it. I'm going to make a theme.scss file. I'm going to add that, and yeah, I want it in Git as well, that's fine. Now, the one thing I have to do to start using this file is actually go into Angular CLI right here, and then I'm going to do a comma right after the style CSS. So if you scroll down, there's apps, and there's styles under apps, and there I'm going to do a comma right here, and then I'm going to add a new file, which is going to be my theme.scss, the file I just created, right? Then I'm going to go into my style CSS here and remove this theme right here. Let's just save this, and let's see if everything still runs. There we go, the theme is gone. Actually, to be honest, I'm almost happy with this theme. I think it actually looks pretty awesome, so I might go back to that later, but not for now. Now I want to show you guys how to change the theme. So going into my code here again, I'm just going to copy all of this, and then we're going to talk about what it actually is in a second. So I'm going to copy it all. I'm jumping into the theme SCSS right here, and I'm just pasting it all in like this, right? Jumping back, and now you'll see the code is going to convert back to the way it looked. Let's just try and save this. Let's just try and refresh here. Now if this didn't work, which it didn't, then let's just try and restart the app. So I'm just shutting it down and restarting here, because sometimes when I'm working with this, I've noticed that when I put it inside Angular CLI, I actually have to restart my application to make this work. So let's see if this helped. There we go, now we have theme back. But the difference is now it's a custom theme actually, because that means that now we can start working with the theme in here. Now what is this all about? Well, we're using Angular Materials theming core setup right here. So we can start working actually with the core of Angular Material theming, and we're pretty much just saying the primary color should be this color. And let's just make it green for now, right? You can just put in any matte color here you want to use. And we're going to say the accent color, that's going to be blue. I know this is not going to be pretty. And the last one, let's just make that red. Let's just keep it at this color. I'm not using it right now. Then what you're doing is you're saying you're making a light theme right here. You could also make a dark theme. Let's just try and do that below here. Let's just make a dark theme like this. You could also do it like this, like matte dark theme like this, right? So you're pretty much just making a theme, and you're saying every place it says primary, it's going to have this color. Every place it says accent is going to have this color, and every place it says one, it's going to have this color. We'll play with the colors in a second. And then you in the end say, now I have a theme, and that's what I'm going to set as my Angular theme right here. Now, I don't have the time to give you guys a full SCSS setup, so we might have to do that later, because SCSS is a bit more complex than normal CSS. We can do some pretty crazy things inside SCSS, but this is not enough to get started with the theming. So have a look. Now it changed to green background and blue right here. Looks not that pretty, but it's okay, I'll live with it. So now that we have our theme set up, let's just try and use it for something. I'm going to jump into app, and I'm going to jump into shared, and I'm going to jump into my icon right here, the Martin icon. And here let's just try and add a color of accent right here, just to get the final color in there. Accent, it's actually not the one I wanted. I actually want a warning. There we go. So now we have a warning color in our matte icon. Let's try and see how that works. So now you'll see these are red. Now the theming is fully set up now, so warning will be like this, accent will be like this, and the primary will be like this now. And then you can start deciding how you want your colors to actually match, because that wasn't a very good match right there, I can see that.